Do y'all remember this Hubble telescope image of the kingdom of heaven that supposedly NASA was hiding from us? Let me start this off with I would never harm myself and I'm perfectly happy. Wait till you see what I found, because I proved it, and then after I proved it, they started trying to hide it from me actively as I was doing it. To be honest, I kind of feel like I'm being watched because things were changing right in front of my face. But first, let me jog your memory and I'll be right back. Why am I just now finding out that in 1994 they found the kingdom of heaven in the waters above? Before y'all try to debunk, watch the whole video, it gets deep. First off, this is a real image that was observed with the Hubble telescope, and it was top secret, and it was 1994. And NASA refused to acknowledge the existence of this photo. Why? Because NASA's to cover up God. The book of Isaiah literally tells us that God himself sits above the firmament and watches below as crickets. They tried to claim it was satire, but you can look it up for yourself. They claim it's quadrillion miles away. We know that's not true, but that's not the only thing they found in space. What does this look like to you? In what they call a galaxy, they literally found a portrait, an image of Jesus Christ on the cross. The Bible tells us Jesus was slain since the foundation of the world. Since the creation of the world, he was slain. And here's a wonder right in our skies. Wait till you see how I'm going to prove this. Before that, they will say, the kingdom of heaven is inside you. Do you think there's not a physical manifestation of the kingdom of heaven? Look at the angels who are spiritual and interdimensional, but in the firmament. This telescope right here belongs to the Vatican. That's right, the Vatican. The same Vatican that have all the books of mankind in their secret library, as well as physical evidence and keys of Jesus Christ himself. So why do they have one of the world's strongest telescopes? Because they know, and they are observing the kingdom of heaven, his angels, and so much more. And that is why the Vatican, as well as NASA, is obsessed with the waters above the firmament. And yes, wherever the name originated, the Vatican calls this telescope Lucifer. And NASA's job is to make sure you don't know that the kingdom of heaven is real, that Jesus is real, and that there's a firmament above us. And God's wonders will forever be seen until he returns. And maybe even after. Now that you remember, this is so freaking crazy. So what happened was, first I reverse searched it and AI gave me a summary. By the way, no matter how big I blow up the image, you still can't read it, but it knows everything it said. And with it being so blurry, no human eye could read it. It cannot even be enhanced by AI. It was able to have abode and dwelling of the earth. It knows the dating. It even knows the website link. Little did I know I should have screen recorded myself doing all this stuff because it changed almost immediately. So I copied the link and it went straight to their page, then downloaded something, then turned off. I have no reason to lie to y'all, and then I tried to screen record it. Keep in mind, I did it twice and it worked both times, and then when I started screen recording, it said site cannot be reached. Now remember, this right here was the image that I reverse searched. It's so blurry you cannot even make out the lettering, but it knew exactly that HubbleSite.org was a legitimate website. And it went so far, but they gave me this link which you saw in the old screenshot. Maybe I'll let you try it. Here's where it gets even crazier. So I went to a Chinese website and I translated it to English. It had a story about a Dr. Mason working with NASA in 1994 and 1993. The picture was allegedly from December 26, 1994. And what would you know? There was a Dr. Mason that was working with the Hubble telescope with NASA in December of 1994, looking at storms in Saturn and in primeval galaxies. What are the odds? Dr. Mason said the city was undoubtedly heaven because as far as we know, human life could not exist in an airless space. That's it. This is the proof we've been waiting for. Dr. Mason, a believer in God, excitedly declared. I mean, what are the odds? I reverse searched this. You can't see any of this stuff, especially not this link, but it works and it brings me there and starts downloading stuff to my phone and will not even show me what it downloaded. And then all of a sudden I can't do it no more. I knew this was real when I first saw it. And it gets even crazier. After I reverse searched it and got a link for it out of nowhere and went there and came back to do it again while screen recording, it changed its whole narrative. It would either not show me a link, or it would just straight up tell me that it was now a hoax. There is a way I can still track it down even if it's been deleted, and I will get it. They are hiding God like they have always done.